In an inconspicuous manner, a test on geoengineering has commenced in San Francisco, involving the release of salt crystals into the atmosphere. This experiment aims to potentially create clouds that are more radiant, thereby increasing sunlight reflection. However, it is important to acknowledge the numerous risks associated with this endeavor. Greetings everyone. Today's video focuses on a groundbreaking initiative led by researchers at the University of Washington. They have embarked on an unprecedented outdoor experiment aimed at mitigating global warming by augmenting cloud cover. The ingenious method involves dispersing minuscule salt particles into the atmosphere, thereby enhancing the density and reflective capabilities of marine clouds. This groundbreaking project, known as the Coastal Atmospheric Aerosol Research and Engagement, CAR, is currently being conducted atop the USS Hornet Sea Air and Space Museum in Alameda, California, and will continue until the end of May. However, this endeavor has sparked renewed discussions surrounding the ethical and practical considerations of studying climate technologies that hold immense promise but may also pose unforeseen risks to communities and ecosystems. Without further delay, let us dive into our engaging conversation. On Tuesday, a significant step was taken in the nation's efforts to combat global warming by initiating the first ever outdoor test aimed at increasing cloud cover. This groundbreaking experiment was conducted from the deck of a retired aircraft carrier situated in the picturesque San Francisco Bay. To prevent potential public opposition, the organizers deliberately chose not to widely publicize the experiment, which signifies a significant advancement in the controversial realm of solar radiation modification research. This field of study revolves around the idea of releasing substances such as aerosols into the atmosphere with the aim of redirecting sunlight away from the Earth. Researchers at the University of Washington have initiated a project that has sparked a fresh debate on the ethical and effective methods of studying climate technologies with potential adverse effects on communities and ecosystems. In this experiment, tiny salt particles are being dispersed into the atmosphere, and the unexpected timing of the project has surprised even experts, adding to the intrigue and speculation surrounding it. Shuchi Talati, the executive director of the non-profit organization Alliance for Just Deliberation on Solar Geoengineering, expressed anticipation regarding the planned public engagement and the individuals who will be partaking in it, as the experiment had been kept confidential until the commencement of the test. This experiment aims to involve developing countries in decisions pertaining to solar modification, commonly referred to as geoengineering. As she emphasized, although it meets all existing regulatory standards, it is crucial to re-evaluate the necessary components of a robust regulatory framework in a world where experimentation with solar radiation modification is taking place. The CAIARE project, also known as the Coastal Atmospheric Aerosol Research and Engagement Project, is utilizing custom sprayers to release an immense quantity of sea salt particles into the atmosphere. The objective is to enhance the density and reflective capabilities of marine clouds. This experiment is being conducted atop the USS Hornet Sea Air and Space Museum in Alameda, California, and will continue until the conclusion of May. The project team has submitted a weather modification form to federal regulators to ensure compliance. Amidst the ongoing destruction of monthly and yearly temperature records caused by global heat, there is a rising fascination with solar radiation modification from both Silicon Valley investors and certain environmental organizations. This project is a response to this growing interest. Additionally, it comes in the wake of the termination of a previous experiment conducted by Harvard University. The Harvard experiment aimed to release reflective aerosols into the stratosphere near Sweden, but faced opposition from indigenous communities, leading to its cancellation. The controversy surrounding solar radiation modification stems from the uncertainty surrounding the impact of widespread implementation of techniques such as marine cloud brightening on weather patterns, which could potentially have adverse effects on fisheries and agriculture. Additionally, it is important to note that these technologies do not directly address the root cause of climate change, which is the use of fossil fuels. Furthermore, if major geoengineering efforts were abruptly halted before greenhouse gas levels are adequately reduced, there is a risk of a sudden and catastrophic increase in global temperatures. Both the University of Washington and Silver Lining, an advocacy group dedicated to geoengineering research and involved in the CARE project, have declined requests for interviews. Additionally, the mayor of Alameda, where the experiment is currently taking place, has not responded to emailed inquiries regarding the project. According to the New York Times, the intentional secrecy surrounding the groundbreaking experiment appears to have been carefully planned, as only a select few, including the mentioned newspaper, were granted exclusive access to document the initial activation of the spray cannons. According to the Times, due to the controversial nature of tampering with the natural order, the organizers of the test on Tuesday took great precaution in guarding the specifics, fearing opposition from critics. The White House also made a deliberate effort to distance itself from the experiment, which is being carried out in collaboration with a museum affiliated with the Smithsonian. The transparency of the project team has been emphasized, highlighting the fact that visitors to the USS Hornet, currently functioning as a floating museum, will have the opportunity to observe the experiment. In a recent press release, Kelly Wanzer, the executive director of Silver Lining, emphasized the urgent need for the global community to enhance its comprehension of the impact of aerosol particles on climate. The University of Washington, known for its dedication to transparent scientific research and a humble mindset, has devised a comprehensive methodology that combines scientific inquiry with active involvement from society. This approach holds immense potential in guiding society towards crucial advancements in scientific knowledge, the establishment of regulations, the promotion of fair and effective decision-making, and the cultivation of a collective understanding in these critical domains. The University of Washington Consortium has outlined a comprehensive coastal study, of which the CARE project is a significant component. In the next phase of this endeavour, researchers aim to conduct research in a coastal environment, specifically on a pier located approximately 1 mile offshore. This information was disclosed in a study description made public by the university on Monday. Although the peer review of the proposal yielded mostly positive feedback, the scientists did identify a few areas of concern regarding transparency. According to a report commissioned by Washington University, a reviewer suggested that additional details regarding the site location would be beneficial. The reviewer inquired about any potential local opposition or concerns, such as air quality, and questioned the number of available options and their impact on the field study plan. Greg Goldsmith, the Associate Dean for Research and Development at Chapman University, pointed out a significant oversight in the study plan. It failed to address the potential ecological impacts, which is a crucial aspect recommended by a marine cloud brightening workshop organized by the Biden administration in 2022. Goldsmith, a researcher focused on the impact of climate change on plant structure and function, emphasizes the importance of heeding historical lessons. Throughout history, meddling with nature has consistently led to unforeseen and significant repercussions. Therefore, it is wise to take heed of these past experiences and carefully consider the potential consequences. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.